Hi, Stevie's World. Welcome. Um, Not myself right now. Apologize. I look like crap. I got my granny glasses on. Um, I have two things I want to talk about today. One, not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, I went and got cortisone injections in my lower back. I don't know if I told you guys, but my spine is fused all the way down except for like between 3 vertebrae at the bottom, and there's arthritis like trying to go into my spinal cord, and it causes slip disc. So instead of surgery, because it's dangerous and they don't want to do it because I'm so young, they give me injections in my back every 2 weeks. And it used to be like once every couple of months, but they changed the medicine because, yes, and they literally told me this, people are not coming in enough. So they use something that's not as long acting because they want to make more money. And this is coming from one of the doctors who talks very candidly with me, and he was honest, and I think that's just the craziest thing, because nobody wants to get stuck in the back with needles every 2 weeks. But anyways, when I went on Wednesday, Dr. Eric says this'll be way better because we got this new medicine for the pain, and it's gonna be great, and you're gonna love it. And I'm like, okay, yay, let's do this. And then, go ahead, whatever. And then, I get my prescriptions and I drop them off. My neighbor picks me up. I don't have my car yet. I drop off my prescriptions. I go home. It's been about 2 hours or so. My lower back starts hurting so bad. Like, it was an 8 before I got the shots, and then it went down to like a 2, and then it went up to like a 15. I mean, it felt like somebody had hit me with a baseball bat repeatedly. And I got my Vicodins filled. I took one of those, and it went away, and I was good. And I slept, and I woke up, and my head was splitting so bad. It felt like, I'll show you what it felt like. It felt like someone took one of these and split my head open. And that's there for safety because I'm alone a lot. Anyways, so I'm like, oh my god, like I always have headaches, but this was a different kind of headache. This was terrible. And then within like a couple hours of that, I just started throwing up like you wouldn't believe. I would drink a glass of water, I would throw up that whole glass of water within 20-30 minutes. Drink another glass of water, throw that up within 20-30 minutes. I did this all day Thursday. Not this Thursday, the Thursday before. And I was like, it's gotta be whatever this, I'm sensitive to new medicines. It's gotta be whatever they're putting in this crap. And so I talked to my friend Jen on the phone, and I'm like, hey, I can't stop throwing up. I'm throwing up green stomach bile. It's burning my esophagus. I don't know what to do. I can't stop. It won't stop. And then she's like, water's bad. And I'm like, but if I don't have water, I'll be just throwing up stomach bile, or I'll just be dry heaving. And then, so I asked my neighbor, my friend Kendall, to bring me some Gatorade because I couldn't leave the house. And she brings me Gatorade, and I kept that down. Magically, I kept that down. So then all I would drink was Gatorade and green tea, like made with tea bags, hot tea. And I was keeping that down, but I couldn't eat still. So I was sick for several days. And then Now, if you guys remember, my last video was about getting cut off of my Xanax, which I'm dealing with right now by taking 1 temazepam a day, which keeps me from going through withdrawals or anything like that. And I take that at night to go to sleep, which is what I was pretty much using the Xanax for anyways. So, hold on, excuse me. Okay. So, I'm sorry, I'm having hot and cold flashes, and I'm gonna tell you why. So that technician that got me cut off my Xanax, from my, new psychiatrist that I've never met, I called. I thought I was out for my bipolar. I thought I was out of, I can't even think, I'm withdrawing off of Seroquel. I thought, oh, I'm down to like my last dose. I better call my doctor's nurse and have her tell her to give me a refill. And she says, hold on, and she checks and she says, you can't refill it till like the 16th. And I'm like, but I'm out, that doesn't make any sense. And then she's like, why don't you look at your bottle? So, hold on. Is it? Nope. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I look at my bottle, and I don't know if you can see. Hold on, this is backwards. Okay, I'm trying to show it. If you see where it says 60 and it's crossed out and it says 30, I realized, oh, I didn't run out. It's not time to refill. The pharmacy didn't give me the whole, they owe me half of my prescription. So I call, and it's that same technician that got me cut off of my Xanax, and I didn't want to deal with these people again. I started using CVS for my other stuff. But if you have a medication at a place and they owe you the medication, you know, you can't get it from somewhere else. So I had no choice but to talk to these people again. And she tells me like 4 different stories. First story is you can't refill that till the 16th. And then I look at the bottle and look what it says. It says the 14th. So that was wrong. So then she hangs up on me, and I call her back and I say, I know I can't refill it. You owe me some. See, I said it's crossed out. You owe me half the bottle. I only got half of my prescription. So then she says, she looks at her computer. Oh yeah, okay. Well, we did get the rest of your medicines and we filled it, but no one came and picked it up. So, I'm like, well, no one told me it was done, so, okay, can I come pick it up now? And then she says, oh, well, we dumped it, and we don't have any Seroquel, so we have some at our Lansing office, and, but our driver's gone for the day, so it's gonna be, like, way later. I'm like, okay, whatever, can you just let me know when it's done? And she says, fine, okay. So we hang up, and she calls me back, and she says, I double checked again, and we don't owe you any medicine. I said, yeah, you do. And then she says, I have it here in the computer that you picked it up, and we have your signature. And I said, you have my signature for like 40 different things I've picked up since I've been using your pharmacy. That's whatever. And I said, look, I haven't had my prescription for 2 days. I'm starting to not feel very good. And like with this evil satisfaction in her voice, she says, well, that's not my problem, is it? And hangs up on me. Okay? And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna throw the name out there. If you could see. It is called Quick Scripts. There's one in Griffith, Indiana, and there's one in Lansing, Illinois. Don't go with these people. Yes, they get your stuff done ready in 20 minutes or less. And yes, they deliver, but if it's too good to be true, it seems like it's too good to be true, it probably is. And then, you know, I had you guys, see, now I'm hot again. So, I had you guys, you know, comment what you thought I should do about the Xanax, and someone said, oh, she's not ruining your life, she's trying to help you because she doesn't want you to die from having a, you know, a life-threatening combination of medications, which, you know, both doctors know what I'm on, and I've been on these things for 14 years, both pain meds and, you know, benzos. So, you know, I appreciate the whatever the word is, I don't know, because I've been without my Seroquel for, I don't even know, like, over a week, like a week and a half, and mentally, I will tell you, honestly, I feel better. My bipolar mood swings have stopped, and I wasn't just having a mood swing now and then, you know, like an episode. Like, I was swinging from hour to hour every day, and it was horrible, and my anxiety level was like off the charts. And I started this medicine 2.5 years ago, and before then I had a car, I was picking up my son from school, I was going to a gym and not needing any Xanax during the day. So I'm like, what is the difference here? What is going on? And I figured out it had to be the Seroquel. And I looked it up, and they said it's not even a good idea to use it for more than, you know, a couple weeks, a couple months, like not long term, just for if you have like a breakout episode of mania, which I did, but they just kept me on it, and then it just like did a flip and made everything worse for me instead of better. So, oh, I'm hot and cold at the same time. I'm sorry, this is a terrible video. So, I talked to my neighbor, and his cousin is on Valium and pain meds, and that same lady wouldn't refill her Valium until she talked to her doctor, and she was on 5 milligrams a day, and she got her taken down to 1 milligram a day. And so it's not just me that this lady's messing with, you know, and she's not the pharmacist, she's the technician. I told her the pharmacist knows what I take, and she counseled me, and I signed it saying that I know what she said, and she said, well, I'm gonna have a talk with her. Like, who says that? You don't have a talk with your boss, I mean, unless you want to lose your job. And if she keeps losing customers and losing the money, I mean, they're just a small chain with 2 stores, she's gonna get fired. And ultimately, I'm sorry, but I hope that's what happens, because she's not a doctor, and this is none of her business. But, I wanted off the Seroquel anyways. Honestly, I really, really did. And I was gonna wait till the 26th when I see this new doctor that cut me off his Xanax to wean me off the Seroquel the right way. But since this lady Jewed me around, sorry, that's a bad word, that's not what I meant to say. jacked me around, I had no choice but to go cold turkey. And mentally, I'm great. I can think better. Like I said, everything's better. My impression's better. You know, even sounds sound better. Like I'm out of the zombie realm that I was in for 3 years. And now I'm just going through like physical, like I'm hot, and then I'm cold, and I'm sweating, and then I'm freezing, and just it's not all the time. It's coming in waves. It's coming and going. So if anybody knows how to make this feel better without actually introducing the medicine back into my system, I will take your suggestions. I would love any suggestions on how to make myself more comfortable besides just taking like 10 showers a day and, you know, getting under the covers and throwing the covers off and turning the air conditioning on and turning the heat on, and it's just a mess. But this video is running a little long, and I'm sorry. But I just wanted to let you guys know why I hadn't made a video for a while, because I've been feeling like shit. So, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's the idea. And turn on your notifications so you know when I make a new video, which right now will just be whenever I feel good enough, because I'm going to probably be withdrawing for a long time, because I was on these things for 3 years. So thanks for listening. Bye.